So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Maria, and I am doing a Dune costume edit review change. I wanted to do like a remix to this. First, I saw the Dune movie in December, but I was obsessed with this costume and the detailing, and I wanted to do my own version. I do a lot of Clo and video software, and I wanted to do an NFT. So this is my starting point, the jump off. I loved the embroidery and all of the detail and all of the gold, pearlescent vibe, but it also kind of feels like a bug, like an insect. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to take this exactly. I have some ideas, but we're going to get into this in 3D. So this is Clo. This is one of my favorite programs. And in this program, you can do a lot of really cool stuff. And it also allows you to take stuff from Blender. You could edit a character and then put them into here, dress them, style them, all of that. If you know like some light pattern making, you can get some of that stuff on Pinterest. I'm going to add in an avatar. I think... No, I know. I'm gonna make this character a woman, um, because she's about to be fierce. Like, ooh. So that's the point. I just want to add in somebody that I feel like is fire. She's gonna steal the scene. I don't know who I'm gonna add in. You're not gonna see their face anyway. It's more just for like the body at this moment, because I think all of the people there are a little bit more like boxy. It's kind of even like fly-like shaped. I felt like the color is kind of like a fly, but I wanted to remix it. So we're gonna try to go as far away from the original as possible, just for fun. Why not? We're already here. We might as well do it. What character do we want? Let me see. This is one of the OG characters. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like her shape is good and it's like a good base to start from and then add on layers. So one of the things I like to do is I like to consider what I'm actually putting on the mannequin. And I feel like, because the way that you have her, like if you have her posed out like this, then it's going to be easier to put the clothes on. So I might keep it this way until it's time to really pose. I think I'm gonna, I don't know if I want to go like escandalo, like real sexy, or keep it tame for you guys. We're going to see where we end up, but she's going somewhere. I think I'm definitely going to change the pose, but I'm wondering if it's easier to dress her like this or to change the pose and then dress her. Maybe let's change the pose. Let's have some fun. We're not doing anything, right? Might as well just adjust. And that way I can show you guys like how I adjust stuff in Clo and browser. Those are the points for where the garments are going to go. And then this is more of like the skeleton. So I feel like I need an image of a good power pose. I don't have any images saved at this moment, so. Oops. I just spelled that. I love when you're just like typing quickly and you forget. I don't like any of these poses. I'm like, no. Okay, I don't have all day to search for this. I have something in my mind, I think. I don't know. Let's see. But all of these are kind of like, eh. So I think she also is going to need a staff. So that's really good. I need to add that to like the list that we need. She's gonna need the helmet wear. I don't know if I'm gonna do the full on thing or if I'm gonna do something, not sure. I have an idea for how I want the clothing to look. So what I can do here is I can bring down, I can switch up the screen too real quick for us. Okay. Oh, she's lagging. The computer is not happy. So I'm gonna go around here. I'm gonna move her. Oh no. I'm never afraid to be like, no, that's not what I want. No. I'm grabbing the wrong arrow. I want to grab her bottom half. There we go. I want the green arrow. I don't know why. I want to twist her a little and twist like her stem. I don't know. I don't even know what that looks like, but I feel like that's something. There's the 2-point. I'm going to bring down her arms just to see. Or actually, I'm going to prop up one of the arms. Look at me making a mess. I'm going to prop up this arm to be, and I always like to move around on my screen so I can get a good idea. I want to bring this arm down and back, but kind of towards where she's holding the staff in a way that's very powerful, but also seems kind of natural and like not so painful. Like I'm holding this, but I'm chilling. I'm going the right way. Let's see from the side. It's always good to like play up your angles, see where you are. I want to bring this back here to just create this little line. I think I might chill out her wrist and turn him a little. It's crazy. Working in this software is just like working, I don't know, it's like working with people's bodies, like posing a live model. It's really freaky. And once you get into like learning it, it's actually, the best thing I would say is to like learn the keyboard. And you would be able to get it. So I'm gonna bring this in, but then I'm gonna pop this finger out because it's going around the staff. And even like this little fingertip, I'm gonna bring that in. Don't know if I like that. What is the shortcut to turn this off? Shift X. Ooh, learning. Okay, so I don't like that thumb. Shift X. I'm gonna go back to 2. That thumb is so weird. I think I need to turn it. Let me see how I zoom into this. Boop. So I'm holding down the, I'm on a Mac, so I'm holding down the Option key. I don't know what it is on a PC. I'm sorry. Too bad. Let's see. This, let's see, Shift X. You know your girl learned something new. No, that looks crazy. I just broke the fingers. Like, I just broke the fingers, so that's fine. I can Command Z and undo it, and then I'll go back to Shift X. And I like to, whoa, what happened? No, I'm on the other hand. Am I? What is happening? Okay, there we go. I was like, what am I doing? So let's see where we are. Shift X. Okay, so this is too far out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull this in a little, but I need to leave it alone because I need to actually put the staff here, and once I put the staff in the hand, all of the motion will make more sense, I feel. I don't know. Maybe that's optimistic of me, but okay. That looks like something. Can't tell, but I never used that tool. It's like the little glide. Rotate. Okay, let's see. That's still crazy, but I like it. Actually, that's getting somewhere. That's actually really good. So I'm gonna keep that for now. This arm has to change. So I'm gonna bring it down. I don't want it all the way to the side, and I want this to be more natural. And then back to here. Oh, no. I'm giving her a total remix. Like, I'm gonna make this side a little bit more angular so that it's back towards like the traditional one. I'm gonna relax this thumb though. Actually, I want to relax. No, I'm gonna wait. I was gonna relax this whole hand for the staff, but let me wait. But this hand, I can definitely relax now because it's irritating me and it's too crazy. I think I want to go this way. Yep. I want to pull this in like here because I'm gonna pull all of these in closer. I should have kept. Can you select two? Yes, maybe. Yes. Yes, I can hold two fingers at the same time. Oh no, it didn't move it. Well, screw you. I'm still gonna move it. There we go. And I'm gonna bring this finger in a little and see. So Shift X, let's see. Option, I just want to see. Okay, so this hand is looking more relaxed. I always think it's good when like the pinky curls in a little bit, and then I'm gonna curl in these fingertips a little, and then I'm gonna curl in almost all the fingertips to kind of. Did I do that right? No, I broke the finger. I wanted to pull it to the side, but instead I pulled it the opposite way. I'm gonna use that. Shift X. Okay, I still think it's far away. Shift X, and there we go. That's too crazy. Let's pull it away a little. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know, is this? Okay. I'm gonna pull up this finger. I don't know if I want to pull it in, or is it just the nib? Like the little tip of the finger? Now, let me try. Okay, let me see what that does. That's dramatic, but I like it. I'm gonna make that a little less dramatic, but we're getting somewhere. That's the green arrow. Okay, Shift X. I'm getting the hang of this Shift X thing. This is like helping me. Okay, that's not crazy. I like that. I might bring this in a little more over. Which seems crazy, but actually it's kind of more, no, I don't like that. I don't like that last thing I did. Okay, see, that's the slightest difference, but it makes a difference. I want to, you know what, maybe this is easier. No, that's not easier. Doing these fingers is crazy. Okay. Because I'm trying to capture like the right part of the finger, but then not do too much. Okay, I think that's the right axes. Yeah, I'm slightly bending in these fingers. Okay, that's starting to look more natural. This pinky is really tight. I'm gonna make that a little looser. There we go. And I'm using the green here. Is that better? One more thing, Shift X. I feel like this pinky is far behind in the weirdest way. In the weirdest way. Okay. I feel like that looks more normal. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to this finger. No, go back. Okay. I see like where this dot is, and I want to bring this like little dot in a little bit closer. And then I'm going to try to do the same for the index finger, but I don't know if it'll work exactly to plan. Okay, I'm going to have this kind of like the person is paying attention, but is kind of like at ease because they're not on the spot, like they don't really care. Okay. And I always feel like when the hands are not so stiff, like it's better. This part of the knuckle, I feel like I want to bend it a little more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the next step of bending that out. Is that the right finger? Yes. Okay. Ah, no. I need that. I need that gimbal. Where am I? Okay. So I'm gonna bend that a little. Let's see what happens. Sorry if this is making you dizzy. I feel you because this is crazy. Okay. In the weirdest way, I'm obsessed with this hand now. I need to bring this down and bring it in closer, but I feel like now the fingers have a little life. They're not all in this perfect straight line. They're kind of curled, uncurled, and then this is going to be brought in. So let's do that next. Okay, let's see if that's too much. It's not. I'm just going to pop out this thumb bone and bend it here because I feel like that's clutch detail. And then I want to bend this one. Okay. So I turned that. No. That is not it. Command Z. Okay. Let's see. I might pop it out a little more. That's the wrong finger. Sometimes getting the right finger is just a beast. I'm feeling the urge to sneeze and I'm trying to hold it in like for my life. So let's see. I'm gonna go back to like one of these screens because okay, Shift X. No, I want to like fold this thumb in the weirdest way. Ooh. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Okay, that's good enough. I don't have all of my life to fix this. Let's move on. So, some of my garments. I have some garments that are already in here. I had some stuff on my phone that was kind of a little inspiration for what I wanted to do, but I'm going to manipulate it. And while I'm manipulating that, I'm also thinking of like what I'm gonna do for the head and all that stuff. Let's see. This is one of my go-to dresses, so I'm gonna take that. Or do I want this? Yeah, this is like a tank dress. No, I don't want the avatar pose. Oof, that was a close call. I almost messed that up. Let's see. Okay. I reset my like tools for what's it called, thinking, so that it can start simulating. Sorry, I'm like having a moment. I have changed my tool for it to simulate to be the little symbol that's kind of like a little slash line, because having it on the space bar was killing me, and I was always clicking on it by mistake, because that's something you hold down in Photoshop and Illustrator. So I think the dress size is really, like, the size of these polygons are really big, so I'm gonna change that. I had it really drapey for this like t-shirt dress that's the basis of this, but until we get like the pattern kind of outlined, I want to hold off. So let me see. Okay. Let's see, where is the properties? I'm passing it. Particle distance. I'm gonna put it back up to 20. I like it on 5 once I'm finished. I'm not draping, I'm not changing, and it's supposed to be like the perfect drape. That's when you leave it on 5. So this is a pattern I made. Let me know in the comments if I should release this, if anyone's interested in having this as a download. I don't know. This is supposed to be a t-shirt dress fabric. It's really tight. But anyway, I am going to unite the front. It's already stitched up, so let me scoot this over. Okay, so it's already stitched up in most of the spots, and this is a pattern that I've fully worked out on these type of forms. So for this size range, I need to see a different picture. I have some pictures from a movie that I saw last night, and then I wanted to mix and match, because this character is not going to be the exact same. This is my baby. This is my own twist. So let's see. I'm going to merge this. So that's now one piece in the front. And I'm also going to merge that in the back. I want to keep the waist seam. The body seams are good. I'm going to make this a full length skirt. I feel like that's going to change it up and give her some more dimension. So let's take her to the ground. And I'm going to make it like brushing the ground, so it's very dramatic. I might have to open up the sweep because it might not be wide enough. Or I'm going to do another layer to make it wider. Let's see. I clicked that button a lot of times. Oops. So let's see. Let's simulate. It is a prom dress, class of 1999. Just kidding. Is this sweeping the floor enough? I think I want to make her wider. want to make this more A-line. So I'm gonna pull these front and backs separately. This is my back. I typically like to keep my back on the right hand side, and I want to zoom out of the space. So for that little hand, it's the Option key on the Mac. So I'm going to pull this over to the side, holding Shift. I'm selecting, oh no, I never did that before. Holding Shift, I'm selecting these and just dragging over the whole piece in like a random area. And then this is the front. I'm going to pull that up. I want to make this bottom wider. A good thing to remember is to always count how many times you tap the arrow so that you can keep that in your brain. I'm going to select the points. I'm going to select both. Actually, what am I doing? I could just split this. I'm going to select here to here. Let's do this. Oh, nope. Here to here. There we go. Let me make my life easier. I was going to like tap, tap, tap and space it out, but no. Oh, that is the back of the dress. Why did I do that? See, good, I'm paying attention. So let me go to this side, and I'm gonna do here to here and pull it out. I'm gonna do less on the front and just see what happens. Giving her a moment. Yes. I see that my sides are very like, what's going on here? Okay, that's good. I'm trying to like bunch it out. I might be a little long now, so I might shorten her. It seems like the middle is obviously a different length, and it's hiking on the side, so that means like it's up on the sides. I'm gonna pull all of these up to the same level. If it will let me. Let's see. I can't see it that way. I'm gonna add a ruler and add a guide. So this will let me pull everything up to that level. Oh, that looks crazy. There is a tool to align all of them. I just don't know why I can't grab it at this moment. Let me try again. Ah, align. Align to the top. There we go. No. For some reason they're not aligning and it's just bothering me. Align to middle. No, it's just not working. That's really frustrating. Actually, I don't even need that many points. I can delete some of these. I don't even need them. There we go. That's easier. And I'm going to pull this back of the skirt to here. And I want to match things up. So let's align these two to the top and then make everything else even. So this is top to top, so this line here to here. Sorry, I need a tissue. So there we go. I'm gonna bring that, nope, that brought down the whole line because it was all highlighted. If this is just highlighted, then this is the only thing in yellow. I'm just going to delete these extra points I don't need and bring this up until I get that light. There we go. Yeah, that's about the same spot. I know that the back is wider. That's what I want right now. Okay, let me live my life. That's just what I want. I want extra draping in the back. I know, I'm extra. So that is how it's going. I feel like it's still very long in the front. I don't know, should I make her shorter in the front? I don't know if you see, like here it looks great. What the hell? Did I flip them? I did. What happened? I feel like this is a game of cards that I wasn't intending on playing. I'm gonna shrink this thing. We all make mistakes. Okay. Okay. That is getting something closer to what I'm looking for. The sides are still falling, and actually the sides are now falling. They weren't falling before. It's too high here. I don't know how that happened, but let's bring it back down. Okay. I need to pick up the sides a little. Pick up the back sides too. Hold shift and then put them back up. Let's look at it live on the screen. I don't like that now the shoes are showing. I'm gonna put it up and see what happens. Okay, I can live with that. I'm not totally against that. I like that it's just kissing the floor. Okay, let's move on with life. I want to add a sleeve, but I'm not going to show you guys where I get all my sleeves from. So I'm going to add this women's t-shirt. Let's see if it'll fit. If not, we're going to fit it to the thing. So I'm adding this t-shirt to my workspace. No. While it's still selected, I'm moving it up. I am going to keep the collar. I don't need this. I don't need this. The body. Actually, damn. I'm going to keep the back. I'm not going to keep the front. Or should I keep the front? You know what? I'm going to keep all of it because I'm going to use it as the drapery on top since I am switching this up. But you'll see. I'm going to hide the pattern pieces for now because I do not need them visible. But I'm going to use them because why not? That's less work. It's already shaped. Let's go. So, hide the 3D pattern. I think I don't want to keep this. No, I don't want that. So I'm going to hide the 3D pattern on that too. I'm going to take one of the sleeves. I don't think I need the other one. I want to make sure that this sleeve matches into this armhole, which is different. And when you see a pattern and you see one mark in the front or one mark on one side and two marks on the back, there's a mark over here in the middle. A pattern is marked by putting one mark that is for the front armhole. This is for the top shoulder and this is for the back. So you'll see two marks or a little like it's almost like a little hexagon side for the back, and then the front will sometimes be a triangle. So what I need to do is not use that pattern piece. I need to use the one that's the correct way because I want to look at the pattern piece like this. Okay, so that's how I want to keep the pattern piece because I want to fit it into here. This, like I said, it's always a little bit more goes for the back. So what I want to do is measure this armhole. It's not as scooped out as some armholes are, but that's what we've got. So whenever I'm working in 3D, I always keep a little notepad or something, because you're gonna look like Rain Man. Like, you're gonna have a bunch of random numbers like written down on the side, but it comes in clutch. Like, you never know. So 9.302. Got that written down. And so then you want to take in the measurement here. So the measurement there is 7. Okay, so that's obviously not enough. I'm gonna take down now the back measurements, because why not? We're already here. And that way I can know everything so that I can move forward. What? That is weird. Why is the back armhole so small? I don't know. This is weird. Hold on. Let me recalculate this. Okay. I was like, I must have not clicked on one of those lines. So if you see a number that is really off, like, pause yourself. Like, see what you need to do. So that's what I got for there. And my back is obviously different than this one because, okay. Okay, so now that I have those numbers, I'm going to add them to the calculator and I'm going to figure out what I need to do. I'm going to do it on my, actually I can show one on the desktop and then I'll do the rest on my keyboard because it makes more sense. Or on my phone, sorry, it makes more sense. So okay, so there's a difference of, you're never gonna remember any of this, so write it down. And the next one, the back of the sleeve, I want to see how much it's off by. Oh damn, I messed up. I hate when I do that. Okay, so that is our in-between spot. So we have to make adjustments, and based on those adjustments, we're going to increase the front and shorten the back. So what I could do is see the difference. I'm going to add some points, and I need to add a point at 400. Let's see. I feel like I need to increase the back so much, like it's very weird, but we're here. Yeah, just triple checking. Yep, that's front. Okay. So I'm gonna increase by adding in from here to here. There we go. Actually, no, I'm gonna scoot that over more. From here to here. And I'm gonna stretch this part out. And I'm gonna add in 1 point something. Let's see. It says here 1,419, but I'm not gonna go that crazy. I don't know. Okay. 1, 4. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's do that. Because I could add them to this sleeve right now, but it might get a little weird and crazy. This side needs a little hair of. Okay, so I'm gonna add to the back. 463 is the number I have. I'm gonna pull this to 4. Let's see. Yeah, 460 is close enough. So I want to smooth this out a little since there is some tension here. I want to raise these up just a little to smoothen this out. That looks better. That looks more like nice. Okay, that I'm deleting. And I'm gonna turn this armhole and see what happens. We're gonna find out. We shall find out. This is stitched to that other t-shirt, so I'm gonna delete all of these stitches. And I'm gonna stitch this to my now front. That is the marker for the back of the t-shirt, so that's why we did like separately. And I want you guys to see also where the stitches are, because the stitches are showing you how it relates to the actual garment. So now I've added in the stitches. I hope that's looking good. Let me just get the arrow and place this. You always want to try to place things as closely as possible for the computer because that's less work for the computer basically. It kind of strains your computer less if you actually put it on the form, if you care. Okay, this, because I have been like playing around and moving stuff. The key part is that you want your lines to be mostly straight. So, there we go. I'm gonna switch that around. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's giving me something. I know I could have kept the arms out, but I didn't. So let's try and see what happens. If her clothes will be ripped off. No. Okay, good. That looks good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. I'm excited. We're gonna make these sleeves a lot longer now. I feel like I want to make the sleeves kind of long, like the queen's. Damn it, you know what? I need to stretch the arms out to get this right. It's bothering me. So I feel like it'll be easier to fix if I just fix it now. And since I'm doing that, I'm going to take a second to make sure that I'm still streaming because I'm new to all of this streaming stuff. Okay, I am streaming. Good. Okay, so back to this. And OBS, let me see. Okay, I'm still streaming. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm here. I'm going to do Shift X and see what happens. No, what's going on? Okay. Okay, so you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna click this and click it here. Sometimes it's easier to just click on the dots. Oh no. So that's something that happens. If you don't arrange this green thing, this is showing where the arm shape is. So this is here, this is back here. So you can adjust how the arm is, but you have to remember to do it. Or fix it later. Because the dots will be all off and like crazy. This is still not good. So there we go. There we go. That's better. Let me take this off. Okay. So I'm gonna take this sleeve and put it on this dot. I'm tired. I'm putting that on the dots. Go, get on this dot. Okay, there we go. Now it's on the dot. That's better. Okay, that is so much easier. Yes, 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 yes. This little baby collar is actually not attached. It's just living there, like struggling for its life. I'm gonna make this a lot longer. I'm gonna make a real little mock neck collar. I'm still gonna put something over it. I just feel like I'm enjoying like doing all these layers of what is inside the garment. So to calculate the neck, you would just select all the sides and then hold shift and keep selecting. So right now that's half of the number. So let me write that down. 6,939. Bust out that calculator. And actually I need to see, this is double, so it has to be 6.939 times 2. So that's 13. Okay. Ooh. So the current one is 3. Actually, I'm not even going to do that. I'm tired of doing that, so I'm just going to delete it, and I'm going to make a new rectangle, because who has the time? We already know what we want, and so I want it to be the width. Oops. And the height. I think I want to go for 2 inches. See what I want. I might go down a size, but let's see where we are. So this is for the neck. I'm going to turn these little dots on and put this around the neck. That looks really large, so I'm going to sew it, and then I might, I might trim it down. So let me show you guys how to sew. So I'm going to go from here to here, and I want to go from center back neck, so that's here. I'm holding shift to here, and then I'm going to go here all around there, and then I'm going to zoom back out and go from this corner to the center back neck. So that's how I'm going to stitch it, and then I'm going to stitch the neck pieces together. So I'm going to stitch this side to this side, and there we go. And then you just hit simulate. I'm going to turn off those little dots. Okay, they're off. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm going to bring in the top so that it's a little bit skinnier. Let's see. Just a little snatched. That wasn't enough. That was not enough. Let's see. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna drop it down. Okay. That is interesting. I like that. I like that little collar. What is happening back here though? That's why you have to pay attention to everything, because then you get some weird stuff. You're like, wait, no, that's not what I asked for. Okay, I think this point is too dramatic, so it's affecting everything. My nose is like wanting to sneeze, sorry. Okay. I think this color needs to be rounded. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm tired. I got to live my life. So I'm gonna undo that just to get back to a nice, the true width. And then I'm gonna undo this a little too. I can take it on a little, but I think I went too crazy, so that's better. I was like, I don't want to keep struggling with this pattern. I don't like that little weirdness. The only other thing I can think of is if we change the curve. So if we drag this down at the center and then drag this down and give this piece some shape, that might help with stressing the stress. Okay, that's helping. And I might bring it down some more. And that might curve your girl out more. She might get curved out. Okay, okay. I can live with this. I can live with this. This is good. Okay. That's somewhere. That's enough. Like, I can live my life. Let me stretch out this sleeve. It seems like we're getting some weird tucking in here. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Like that. Okay. So let's bring these down. Ooh, no. That is not what I wanted. I think I need to bring it down a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna hold shift and the down key. It's always kind of hectic when you see it like growing, but it's gonna be fine. I might unstitch. No, I don't want to unstitch it yet. I'm gonna see what happens. That's why I wanted to unstitch. I hate when this happens. It's fine. There's a way to fix it. I might unstitch a little and then let it drape. So how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use the arrow. I'm gonna pull this, and then I'm gonna pause simulation because that's annoying. Let me zoom out, and then here select the sewing, and then pull it up to like here, and then I can just hit simulate and it'll flow freely. It'll unsew itself, and I can pull it out of her arm because it's like embedded in her arm right now. Because I didn't want to take her too far out the pose, but I mean, I couldn't have it too attached either because it would be terrible. There we go. So I'm draping a little front and back. Okay, what is this? Yes, it's coming together. I'm living for this. It's coming together. I want to put this up here because I do want to sew it there. So what I would do is I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna hold W and then click it, and it's gonna be now like pinned. So now I can pull it up here, and I can, whoa, I don't want it over there. Okay, so around here, I want it here, but I want it closer, and then I want it farther up like that. There we go. That's closer to what I was talking about. And now I'm going to click W again, click the fabric. I might need to turn, that's better. I pulled it up here, and now these points are very far away, but I could stitch that, and I could keep stretching it out, and it wouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to do that. Actually, no, I'm going to correct this one first, and then I'm going to do that to both sides at the same time, because these sleeves are linked, which means they are the same length. If I do something to one, something will happen to the other. So they are twins at the moment, not fraternal. Let's see. Ah. Okay. Yep. Yes. 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 I'm gonna pull that in too because it's very like wide. I want to make it sleek and sexy. And the fabric for this is, I believe it's like a jersey t-shirt fabric. So let me change. This is what I mean by like I'm selecting the stitch line, I'm dragging it to the full length. I need to make this sleeve longer. And then now we're going to simulate on both. This one, I'm going to turn off these by holding W and clicking them again, holding W and clicking again, and that is now draped and closed. There's a lot of, oh no, I don't want that. So you can just hit Command Z. No. Ah, I'm just doing the most, like messing up. There we go. Okay, it's not terrible. Okay, so if you can see that it's not the length I want yet. Let me get that long enough, and then I'm gonna curve in that sleeve so that you really get the look that you're going for. I'm gonna keep addressing it because it's starting to get stuck here. I want it to go like by the knuckles. Like I feel like I want this to be an extended base layer. I want this to be almost like, you know, when you're skiing or something. Don't know, haven't been, but I wear those cute little sweaters. Oh, her elbow is all the way out. There we go. This is kind of turned, so I'm gonna turn it correctly. There we go. It's a better view for you guys. If you see it's kind of like crunchy looking, that's because it is so up high. So I'm playing with the pattern right now. So it needs to be playable, like malleable. I want this to be fitted. So I'm going to bring this in. So I always count how many I go in. So I did 3. There we go. And I'm going to hit the button so it could sync, just so I can kind of get a feel. If that's too tight, there we go. And that is good. I really need to look at this one to see if I like it. I'm gonna curve out the sleeve somewhere around here because I feel like this is somewhere towards the elbow, not the elbow, like bottom bicep. I don't know. That's my goal. But okay, that's nice. I feel like I need to go in even more, which is crazy, but it's giving me a different vibe. I need to take this up. I don't know what to do. I feel like the armhole's really low, like really far out. So I'm gonna change the pattern for the body a little. This is the front. I'm gonna go up and in. And then here, beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna select both and go up. And then I'm gonna select one and go in. Ooh. That destroyed my curve. There? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens because I need to edit this. Oh, that looks nice. That looks better. Like under here it looks cleaner. So I'm gonna do the back too. I'm gonna go, actually the back looks good. I don't want to do anything to the back. I feel like I need to rotate this, but let's see. Oh, this sleeve is looking sleek and sexy. I'm obsessed with her. Okay, okay. I want to bring it in a little more. I don't know. Let me see. Edit curve points. No, I want to edit the curve. Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay. That's giving me something. Oh, she's got a hole in her arm. It's either she has a hole in her elbow or she has a hole like right here at this inside of her elbow. And I will not stand for either. Like, I need perfection. Okay. Yes. No. How dare you? I know some of you can't see what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to get this out beautifully, and I'm trying to get this out beautifully. No! Okay. That's as much as I can do on that because, I mean, your girl's gotta move on. Okay, so now we have the foundation for that. I want to see, I'm not gonna actually keep it that way. I just want to see the drape. Actually, I need to move this back down like we had it. Eee, it's still simulating and moving. That's amazing. I didn't know that I could do that. So let's see, Shift X. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know that it was going to capture as much as it did. I don't like this. This sleeve looks huge here. Like once I dropped it down, like it looks huge. Okay. That's looking better, but not really. Okay, it's fine because I'm gonna cover it up anyway, so at this moment, I'm gonna have to let it go. If I had all day, I could fix it, but we've got to get moving. Okay. So, I want to lower this sleeve / hand. Shift X. Maybe I'm gonna pause somewhere in like me shifting it. Shift X. Simulate. Like simulate it again and see where it's at. Okay. Oh no. There we go. I can simulate that. Okay. That's looking good. This elbow is again killing me, torturing me. I'm gonna hit the W and then pull this out more. And I'm gonna do the same here, like W, like force pulled it, and like hold this out. Her fingers are very like wide, which I don't like, because that's not how you would carry something. So let me fix that real quick before we go too far, because I don't want to re-drape later. Because I mean, the sleeve opening, maybe the sleeve opening needs to get smaller. Don't know. Okay, shift X. I think this finger can go down a little. There we go. And let's lower this. Interesting, interesting. Oh, what happened? Damn, that's foul. Like, how did that happen to me? I did not know that was happening at the same time. Okay, well, that has to be addressed. Damn. Okay, let me see. That's on this back half. There is a new tool, which I've used a few times. Not that one. Actually, I think it is that one. But I think it's the pen box that I'm looking for. Pen, no. I hate when you're trying to find something and you're like blinking. It's this one. Yes. So I think I need to select. No, it's the outer sides, which I think. Nope, not there. So it's here. Okay, and here. Let's try to pull them out. What? I don't even get it. Okay, let's pull this out like this. No, that did not work. I'm better at the pin box. Okay, so I can do this and this. There we go. And I want to delete these pins. Okay, that's giving me something to work with. Ah, yay, we're done with that. Okay, I'm trying to sink stuff from out of her, like, crevice and make this an actual elbow. Her fabric's like folding on top of each other. Something weird's going on here. The weirdest mess of underarm is here. Okay. Ew. That needs to be fixed. So sometimes what you can do is select a piece like this. I'm going to select the front too. And I'm going to hit Command K or K. Command K, and that's going to freeze those pieces. Actually want to not hit Command K on this one. And I'm going to drag these pieces, like pull them like crazy. And see if that'll help. Okay. And pull this like crazy. Ooh. Alright. This piece back here. How dare you? I'm going to try to really pull it out. There we go. That's better. There we go. And then I'm going to hit Command K. I'm going to select this, hit Command K, select this, hit Command K. Command K for the back. And I want to pull this out because that's annoying that this side is pulled out. Command K. There we go. So if you really want to see what's going on inside, you could also hide the 3D piece, and then you could hide the mannequin and see what's going on. It's really annoying to not be able to fix something. This is like inside the body. Luckily the piece is frozen, but I'm really pulling on it to come out. And it's just not going my way. It came out a little bit, but it's a little janky. It's like, okay. So I'm gonna turn those things back on. Let's see how they're still you. Why are the numbers on? Okay, that's better. All these ratios are on this. So what the? So show 3D pattern. That's back on. I'll show the avatar. She's here. She's turned off. I'm gonna do Command K. Command K. That's good enough. You know, I have to move on with life. Is this weird to hold the staff? Oh no, that's good. Okay, so I have these pieces here that I could make bigger. Oh no, I don't want to make them bigger that way. I want to make them bigger all over. Like I have to go to the bathroom, so I might pause the stream and come back. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the stream. I'll be right back. Or should I just leave the screen on? Don't know. I'm gonna pause. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause and leave my screen on, but turn off my camera. Ah, perfect. This is great. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm really unsettled with the sleeve shape. Let's see what happens now. Very, very fitted. I like that. I'm starving, so I'm eating a cookie. That's better. I don't like the way this is looking. There we go. I feel like that's better, but it's not better. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, yes. That's gorgeous. I'm trying to pull this out of the hand. Okay, maybe that works. And it's very tight. Okay, if this was going for production, obviously we'd have to make a lot of changes. But this is just a costume. We are not actually going to wear this. Okay, that looks better. That's like putting things in that I want. I feel like this neck is really bothering me and I'm not going to get over it. I don't like the neck and it's been killing me. I know, I'm very like detailed, but you know what? It's bothering me and I need to change it. Oh, I can't see the full length. It's here. Okay, the full symmetrical length is 8 to 10. And then I don't remember what the length is right now. Let's say 1.5. I'm just guessing. And then I'll fix it later. Oh, it's a lot shorter. So the length of the back neck is what I'm looking at next. I just want to make a true, let's see, let me hold shift and select the other side. What? Okay. 2, not 5. 6, 8, 6, 8. Let's take this. Dang it. This is really annoying because it's not letting me like. Whatever. That's close enough. Oh no, it's actually 6, 6, 6, 8. So that's smaller. What was it again? That's why you need to write it down because I just forgot. It's not quick. I really forgot. 668. Okay. 668. Whatever. Oh. That's as close as I'm gonna get, and I'm tired. Like, it's a few points off. It's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Edit the curve. It's not going to be exactly the match, but it's going to be cuter than what it is. Let's try this. Almost no scoop. And right now it's not centered. So let me, yeah, that's what I need. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to delete this piece yet, but I'm going to turn it off. Huh. Thinking of something, but no, it's not going to help me. Let's see what happens. I'm very optimistic. We'll see. Is it too long? It's too long. 210. That's closer to what it was supposed to be. I'm gonna up this. I'm gonna up it evenly. So let me edit here. There we go. Yeah, and that's closer to what this one is. It's not so dramatic of a curve. I can make it more dramatic later if I need to. Let's see. This one. Oh no. Whatever. I think I can hold shift. Oh, my mouse is being crazy. Let's see this. I'm holding shift to here. Okay, so now I'm gonna connect them to the mannequin. I need to remember to stitch them to themselves, which is side to side. No. Okay, you know what? That's more the vibe. I was feeling like, I don't know. And you know what? There was a reason because I didn't like that. I didn't like what I had. And I'm glad I changed it. I might make the mock neck higher. So let's see what happens once we do that. And then I think I'm going to take it in. Actually, no, I'm going to take it in on the front. I think that's where it needs to be taken in and see what happens. Let's see what happens. No, I need to take it in the back too. Let's see. Okay, that is more of what I was looking for than what I had before. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is getting interesting. Oh, let me fix this back that I hate, these little uglies. So I'm gonna pull these out. And that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off simulation for a second, pause, and then hit it, and then hit there. And then I want to turn simulation back on and pull this out. Ugh, this is bothering the life out of me. That kind of worked itself out almost. Maybe that's the solution. I'm going to take these off. Here, delete that one, delete this one. No, I'll delete the one in the armpit. Okay, I'm going to pull this fabric out and just like into. It's really bothering me because this sleeve should be the easiest one to fix. But obviously I'm taking a sleeve from a different body and probably you know what? I think I know what I did wrong. I shaped the sleeve wrong. I shaped from here, but I should have extended here. I think that's what I did wrong. I really need to change that. Oh! I did not mean to shape. What happened to the back? Why did this change? That is not cute. I did not ask for this to change. Okay, I'm causing more problems than I'm fixing. I'm doing too much. I'm gonna make this a whole. This is not a pattern making class. What happened? I went too far. Okay, I think I'm gonna pause my life. There we go. I had to go back, but okay. It's fighting for its life, and then I'm gonna slowly pull back and release. Okay, I don't hate that. I'm gonna need you to stop moving, but I don't hate that. I'm gonna freeze the back. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna pull this out. There we go. We're good. Okay, so this is where we are right now. This is a council member. They're looking at whomever. So now we need our little capelet. And I actually have something I want to do to the front of this. So let me switch that now before I get too far. I'm going to make this detail in Illustrator. Excuse my mess. Before I do that, let me hit save. I didn't mean to hit save as. I meant to just hit save. Then yeah, replace it. So I think I'm going to do a center front cutout, and then I want to do a cutout of the bodice. I think I want to make it see-through white mesh. I think, or should I make it, leave it white? I'm not sure yet. Hmm. So I think I'm gonna make a trim. Maybe I'm gonna make a gold center front piece. Something very like ornate. I think I'm gonna do gold metallic detail. I don't like that gold. I'm gonna lighten it up. And I'm gonna keep these here. I'm gonna change the angle. Not 60. I'm gonna do negative something. I want to turn off that outline because actually, do I want to do that or do I want to do? I like that. Oh, that's nice. I think that's a good stitch like base. So I'm gonna also make some circles, just trying a new pattern. Okay, I think this is actually the design that I'm going for. This looks good. I think that is more than enough of a detail. There we go. So I want to add that down the center of this dress and maybe down the sleeves. I'm going to make this a pattern that repeats itself. Wait, where did the little dots go? Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to try that as something. I could test out different brushes. Don't know. Decorative. Nah, we don't have time for that. So I'm going to delete this artboard as I don't need it. And I'm going to export this artboard as a PNG file. So I'm saving that as a gold front embroidery. I like to name everything. And for the background, I want to choose transparent because I don't want it to have a background, of course. So there we go. And I'm going to save this also as the same name by just clicking on it and hitting save. I might want to do something more ornate for the outer jacket. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Let me pause the screen for a second. I'm going to go to my Pinterest and see if there's something that I like. 1 second. So once I get to my prints page, I'll show you guys. The internet, I think everything is running slow because I have all of these apps running at the same time. Sorry. I'm like, So I want to capture something that's going to have all of those design elements, but I also want to make it something that's my own. I don't want to just obviously copy what's there. So I want to show you guys too, like some of my process, which is how my brain is just like operating. Here, I'm going to show you guys back the screen. Obviously not going to show you that, but this is what is some of my like pins. I save a billion things, but I'm trying to find something that's going to give me a little bit of this line detail. I'm not sure if I want to do exactly that. It's like very big circles on that front panel, and then like a bunch of other little details, which kind of reminds me of like a computer, like a computer motherboard. Actually, let me search for that. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know. I want to see like some of the digital lines or something. I'm trying to figure out what would be good. Or maybe just keep searching for here. Oh, that's fun. It's like a paisley. Good gold paisley print. Well, we could do a gold paisley, which would be something interesting, but not a gold paisley, like something else. I'm trying to just get inspired. Those motherboards were not inspiring. Like, it's kind of the concept, but not really. Like, I'm looking for line art. I like this in the weirdest way. I really like that. So maybe I'll use that as my inspiration, since I do want to do something different. Let's see. I want to do these lines, these oval lines. And we're going to cut them in half and then make little baby lines inside. So we're going to cut this with a cut tool. And then I'm going to shift it to be here, and then let's make it wider. So we're just going to copy the front and then paste it up here. I don't have time for that. To like slowly drag it, let's just paste it here. And let's flip it because right now it's looking like the same. So I think we need to flip like this, and then flip it once more like this. Okay, that's what I think it is. And I want to do smaller. Okay, let's see what that's like. Whoa, that's becoming gorgeous. Okay, so I think at first I was gonna so now I'm aligning everything. I'm gonna make miniatures, and at first I was going to just like copy and flip and play with it. Now I'm just gonna go as fast as I can to get this together. So I'm going to shrink it down and then make sure to just drag it, align them. Ooh, that's looking nice. And then once I flip it and multiply it, you guys will really see what I mean. I'm going to do some circles, but not in the way that they did it in the movie. And then this one is going to actually be the fill. No, the fill, no, shell. So these I'm going to center. Actually, no, because they're going to be cut in half. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom in and splice this. No, that's beautiful though. What? Okay, so I'm going to delete this half. Perfect. That's what I wanted to delete. I think this is starting to look otherworldly. It's starting to give me that energy of interplanetary madness. I want to make this one a little thinner. It's starting to look like little eyes. Ooh, creepy. Wasn't my intention, but very creepy. So, you know what? I don't want it to look like eyes. I'm gonna make it this one more shaped like that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this. Actually, I'm gonna make them different. Not including that. Copy. And I'm gonna put this, group that, put this with this one. So I'm gonna make sure everything is aligned to center and then align to the left. And then I'm gonna align all of these to the left. And then I'm gonna zoom out and align everything again to the left because it seems, oh no, it seems something here got confused. Okay. these should be grouped and grouped, and then align all of them to the left. So there we go. And now I'm going to flip it so you guys see what I mean. So command front, and then O. So I'm going to flip that way, and then hit OK. I might have to flip, oh, I have to flip it one more time, which is vertical, and then hit OK. So I think, yeah, that's perfect. This is aligning to what I wanted, which is crazy. Okay. I just want that one and that one to connect. And then this one connects here. And then this connects here to this one. Oh no. There we go. So this is the next like print. It's fire. I don't need one of them. Oh wait, no. These are next to each other. I don't want them to be like that. I want it to be the opposite, which is I want, okay, I want, that is not what I want either. How do I switch this? Okay, I want, yes, that's what I wanted. Okay, I was like, I couldn't figure out what is wrong, but there's something wrong. There we go. I want skinny, big, skinny, big. There we go. Okay, I want to make sure these are aligned correctly. And these are aligned correctly, yes. Okay, so the next step is copying over this one and putting it at the top, and then just placing the other one. So you guys can see in a second what I mean by this. Actually, I might not need it. Let me see. I might not need this. I'm trying to put this in repeat, which is to make a pattern. So you'll see what I mean once I officially make the board, but I know it's hard to understand right this second. Okay, and that is aligned. So I want to cut that off, and then I want to cut it off here. Yeah, that's the right part. I'm like, wait, what? Sorry. No, I want to cut it off at center and center. So I'm going to draw a square in between this section, and it'll be able to repeat itself. So if I draw a square here, I'm going to draw a new artboard here. And we shall see if this print will repeat itself. And I want to get it as close as I can to the print. Okay. There we go. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is export this artboard. This is inspired by this one. And I know, very different, but I wanted to still keep true to that vibe. So I'm going to file export as gold embroidery panel. I want to only do board 2 and export that. I think that's going to be a repeat. I'm really excited about that. Hit save on your file as always. I'm closing this so I can have less programs open. It's always good to quit stuff on here. I'm going to put this back over here. You don't need to see all that mess on my screen. Force quit that one. Okay, so now that we're back here, I want to put in a trim, which is, I'm gonna actually do it as, I want to put one in on a line so I can draw an internal tracing line. Let's see, I can put one on the center front chest. I'm gonna stop this pattern from being symmetrical maybe. And frozen. Turn the synchronizing off. Escape. Okay. I'm gonna put so I'm gonna go to trims and hardware, and I want to add in a trim. I haven't done this in a really long time. Add file, add trim. I think it's file, add trim. Add pattern, project garment. I cannot remember how to add the trim. Open trim. Okay, there's a trim. Change the file type to PDF. I don't want that to be a project file. It's not a zip obj. Cancel. Let's see. So I haven't done this in a long time, and I know I'm like doing something live in front of you guys, but hey, we all try stuff out. The width, I want it to be 0.5. We're gonna see how that goes. I could add this in as a stitch or a seam. Okay, so to shrink that down even more. Or do I? I like it bigger. This one I don't need. I've changed my mind. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna move this graphic around. I'm gonna center it here. And it's very dainty right now. But that's there. What is happening to her boob? I did not do this. I didn't do it, I promise. Okay. Yes. So that is the little detail. I'm gonna copy and paste it and add more. Place it right below. And once I get like a little good row here, I'm gonna probably copy and paste it down the front of the skirt. And I'm gonna do an updated video where I show you guys how to do it the right way, because right now I'm just doing it as a graphic. That's not the way you're supposed to do it, but that's the way I'm doing it right now. Okay, so let me select all of these graphics. Okay. She's looking good. Getting it together. Okay, I'm adding more. So now I'm going to just grab these two and copy and paste the last two sections, because that's all I really need is these last two sections. Okay, that is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with that. And now to do the little capelet. I want to do the mask, but I feel like I'm running out of time for today to do the mask. So I might stream again tomorrow morning and do the mask. But for tonight, that's going to probably be the end of the stream, is this little capelet. And I will come back with that mask. Let's see. I think for this capelet, I want to do a transparent layer, but I'm still going to add print. I'm going to add that piano. I'm going to splice this. I want to have symmetrical pattern. I want to undo this. It's like a mirror right now, but okay, so I want to delete this half because I want them to be separate pieces. So let's delete that. And then we're going to keep this back. I'm going to make this back much wider, and I'm going to delete these pieces. Overall, we don't need an armhole because we're not going to have one, and it's going to be dramatically more oversized. What we are going to do is give that a curve, because if you're going to do a capelet, you're going to need a curve. So let's see. I've actually never made a little capelet thing, so we will see how it goes. I'm gonna guess, I know that looks insane. Let me stretch this out. This looks like a little bug. Okay. so that is cute. I'm gonna pull this over here because we need to make it longer, and I'm gonna select it and hit the little Command D, and that's gonna make a little mirrored version of it here. I want to, I'm gonna turn that off. I do a 3D pattern, and I'm gonna make this really long. So right now the height is, it says 12 something, so let's see, center back here. Won't tell me, but it's longish, but not really. It's 12 something, so I think I want it to be double at least, just to see. Let's see what happens. I guess we could put it on after I see this part of the length, and then I don't know. If I get a second wind, I might stay on and like do a staff or something in Blender. This capelet just got me excited. I'm like, oh, this is fun. Let's see. I'm going to show the 3D patterns. So what I'm going to do before I make any mistakes is I'm going to take these and hit Command K so that they are now all frozen. Like, they will not be moving. They are set in their ways. She's not changing. So what I want to do now is reset all of these so I can select it and hit reset to 3D arrangement. So that's like in outer space now. I'm going to zoom back out. I'm going to reset this one too. Actually, I should just reset these two because they're already here. So I'm going to click in the 3D space, reset the 3D arrangement. So it's going to kind of flatten them out so that I can just play with them and they'll be like stiff as a board. Okay, so the stitching here is all twisted. I don't know if that's because the patterns are twisted or what, but I'm going to turn off all the sewing that's here and restitch the whole thing because the stitching looks crazy. So let's see. And I need to leave some sort of armhole for this to come out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So let's see. Here, let me select all the stitching. Okay. The stitching doesn't look too crazy at this moment. I'm just going to take off. I don't know why that's stitched to that, but that stitching looks crazy. Okay. And I'm going to take off the side stitching for now, I think. Maybe not. Oh. That side seems to be stitched to what? What? Oh no. Okay, Command B. No, delete that stitching. That stitching is all crazy. It's making like an X around the garment. So I'm deleting all the stitching. I have stitching. I don't need stitching here. I don't want that stitching there. I think I have, where's the stitching going? Oh no, that stitching, I don't need that stitching. I actually don't even need this piece. I'm deleting those pieces. Those are from the V-neck. We do not need them. So, no. Okay, this little shrug dug. Maybe I do need to stitch those front pieces. Oh no! I'll pause it before they fall apart. Let me stitch this to that. Okay, let me stitch. I'm gonna stitch like 1 inch and some change, just so that it stays together because I need that little poncho. Okay, so let me show you guys more of this screen. Hide the library a little bit. Okay. There we go. Ah. So I feel like, okay, don't like this. Obviously that needs to come in and also go back out in the weirdest way. There we go. She's getting a good drape. I want to close it to about here. And a good thing about this program is you can see where you have stuff marked until. So I want to close to about there, which is good. I'm going to drag this to here. And I love how it tells you where it's supposed to go to. So I'm going to drag that to about there. And there we go, stitch that. And I want to change the shape because this is really not cute. Oh, she's starting to get a little vibe. Oops, I don't want that. So I'm gonna round this out a little more. I need to actually, I don't want to do that. I need to look at the front. I didn't change the front and just realized. I need to go over and go up a little. Maybe go in one more and see what happens too. Oh, nope, that ain't right. I need to turn off my iMessage. Sorry guys. 1 second. I have a message from my mom that she lost her voice. So let me see what she's talking about. Let me pause this screen, but I'm gonna keep streaming. Okay. Let me see what she's talking about. I'll call her soon. I gotta call her back. So I will have to finish the stream before I go to like the Blender side, but for now, we're gonna get a good little costume going and we can always come back. So back to this display. Let me triple check that my screen is on. Yes, my screen is on. So I'm gonna hit that. Let me round this out. Ah, that is more or less what I was looking for, but this is a different shape, so I need to widen this as well. This is 9 280 something, 92. Actually, I hate this. So sometimes what I do is when I really don't like something, I just put them up to each other and just try to match them because, I mean, who has the time to be guessing all day? I want it to just match and I want to do it the right way. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to move this here and I'm going to push this out. And that way I can kind of get the same slope and everything. Edit curve. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Edit curve a little bit. So let's see what happens now. I want to bring the neckline in, and I want the necklines to match. So I'm going to edit the curve of this one and bring this up too. Okay, I still need to bring that in. I need to bring both of these in. So what I'm doing is bringing the neckline in closer. So you see the difference now. How it's in and how it's draping. I still need to adjust here. Now this is too wide and baggy. Let's see if that's good. Ah, that's more snug. That's more realistic. Okay, that's more the vibe. I want to taper in. Let's see. I feel like I want to do that. What's going on with that? Okay. So, I like that. I want to completely, actually no, I just want a little hand popping out. I do still want the hand to pop out on this side. Okay. So I want to stitch the back. And I want to change the angle. This was a V-neck tee. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it's not a V-neck anymore. It's going to be round. So that's a good change. And I want to scoop this out here. I don't like that angle. Just want to lower this so it's more natural. And I'm going to do the same for the back. Make sure that it's lowered. Yeah, it actually looks nice on the back. Uh-huh. I'm waiting for the changes to show. Okay, let me change a little bit of back. But no, I think that's too different. So the total is 58. So Okay, I'm straightening that out. Okay, the capelet is starting to look good. I want to shave, I feel like it's needs something. Maybe it needs a point. Okay, so get rid of that. Oh, I think that's what I was looking for. Okay, that is more like it. I'm obsessed with that. So I want to make this longer, and I also want to add print. The back seems to be a lot longer than the front for some reason. So that needs to change. I need to pull her little arm out. Not good. I need to pull, actually, I need to undo this whole thing. Okay. So what I need to do is, instead of that, I'm gonna lower this to here, and then we're gonna stitch it together closed. And then, okay, that's looking good. And what I can do is tuck stuff around to make sure that it's sitting right. This is like really covering, which is not what I want. There we go. And I want to pull a piece of this behind the hand so that it's close. And I'm going to tuck this back. Uh-oh. Okay, so where does that fall? That's like around here. So I'm gonna put my hand on the screen. Actually, no, I'm gonna put a guide for you guys. I'm used to just like putting my finger on the screen and touching stuff, but since I have people watching, I should change my position to putting it on screen. So I'm gonna raise this here and check the back. I think that'll align the best way. Okay, that should be good. And then I'm gonna simulate. So right now, that's how it's looking. I want to stitch it up more, but I wanted to get it fixed before I just start playing with stuff. Okay, that's a good length. I think that's how far I want it stitched closed, so that it seems like this person is standing at attention. Yes, this is looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna clone this by offset. And I want to make this panel, let's say 5 inches wide, or 4 inches wide. 4 inches wide. So I'm going to extend, and then I'm going to, I think there's a way that you can pull out pieces. Let's see. I can't remember how to select. Actually, forget it. I don't have time to look it up right now. But so you can pull the piece out. You can copy paste, pull the piece out, and then cut the piece. And then you don't sew it. But then you would take this same piece here, and you would Command Shift D, make a symmetrical pattern here. So that is there. And then I want to stitch it down. So I'm going to take these 2 panels. I don't know where they are. Okay, there they are. So I'm going to reset them. Reset in 3D and reset in 3D. They are off in outer space. I'm going to pull them back down. And then I'm going to go back to there. I keep pressing 2. So if that's what you guys are wondering, like how I keep moving around the screens. Each of the number keys is a screen angle. I'm gonna hit Command K on this cape because it's perfect the way it is now and I don't want it to move. So once you don't want something to move, you can hit that button. This, I want to pull it in, and then it's also twisted, so I kind of want to straighten that out. So I'm going to straighten this out like this. That is not how I wanted it. But that's what's happening. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. I think that's, actually no, I lied. That's not good enough because it's gonna go inside the piece. So I'm gonna rotate it a little more. And rotate, yeah, that's better. More or less what I wanted. Okay, this can be closer. That's the issue. There we go. So now I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna sew this to this and this to. I can click this stitch 1, 2 to there. And I want to make sure that they're correct. They're not correct, that's why I'm getting some crazy things. So I'm going to hit Command B, and that straightens it out. So now I have clean lines. I'm going to now stitch this to this. And the reason why you don't want to just copy and paste is because, cancel, I don't know what that is. Command B. The reason why you don't want to just copy and paste is because you won't have the same, like what it has now is synced editing. So if I edit one, it's like a mirror kind of thing. If I change one side, it changes the other, and that's what you want. And you can zoom in and stitch. I've just done it so much that it doesn't matter how far away I am. Sometimes I can remember what to do. Here it is. Oh no, that's not what I want. So I want to actually, yeah, no, that's fine. I want to stitch this all the way up to here, and then here to here. Let's see. Aha! No! Okay, pause. So this, right now, what's happening is it's going underneath. And a quick way to stop that is obviously, yes, don't stop syncing it. But then you can click the piece and change the layer, which is something that you only want to do for a little bit of time and turn off because it messes up the program a little bit. So you just put it on a higher layer just to kind of pull it out, and you can even help it, like pulling it out, or you can pause it and then pull the piece out. I would turn your screen a little. No, I want to do that. Okay, there we go. Slide and pull it out. Ugh, it's like going inside. I'm gonna turn this piece back on and then hit this because I want it to pull away from each other. Oof, it's having a tough time. Okay, so I think what I need to do is turn the back onto and pull this capelet out a little. I'm going to hit W and pause this little section and then hit go. I'm going to hit 2 and then turn to face the center and pull this over, also like pulling it so it's not dead center. I'm still like live draping, and then I hit pause so it can sync and look pretty as possible, and then let go. I'm gonna pull this up and let it fall, and that should straighten this out. And there we go. Okay, this is my problem. This, I'm gonna actually reset the 3D arrangement, hit K, and then hit dress. It's gonna make the whole thing come forward, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna hit that again, hit K, and then let go. And then I'm gonna redress where it is, falling to the backwise. And then I'm gonna pull this side out a little too because I pulled out the other side. And then stop that. Hit W around here, let it go. Hit W around here, then hold W and get rid of that one. And it's gonna fall really nicely. And then I'm gonna turn the layers off of this. So I'm gonna hit 0, and then there we go. Then I'm gonna take this panel and I'm gonna add a print. So let me do that. Actually, I should make this another fabric. Okay, so this is now going to have a print, which is going to be here. I'm going to choose this print, which was the one that I had originally selected for the front panel. Is the print. I want to scale it down. And I want to scoot it over too. So you can't see it while it's sinking, but let me see if it'll show on the render screen. Oh, Big Pope vibes. So now you can see the detail here. I don't know why you can't really see it here, but I'm gonna show you. It exists, it's there. So that's what's going on. There's like detail here. I'm gonna change my photo settings. That's also like dragging me down. So I'm gonna do letter size. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. And there we go. That is showing some of that detail. I think I'm gonna make it even a little smaller so you can see the repeat. But that's what it's at right now. And I want to make this layer transparent too. So let me get back to it. Okay. So this right here is my sweat. Okay. Okay, so now I want to add that to this one. Also, let me make sure that the print is placed well. Yes, it is. This, I was thinking of making this see-through, but now I'm like, I don't know. Let's make this fabric 1, and we're gonna make it I think I want to make this with this thing again. I'm gonna open back my Illustrator file. I should be hitting save before I open another program. I'm living reckless. Let me hit save. This is taking forever. She is actually a 3D, I mean not a 3D, Illustrator artist, Jade Purple Brown, and you can check out her Insta. And also if you search on Instagram in the little like character things, when you go to like add stickers, she made a bunch of really cute like groovy stickers. So if you're into like the 70s aesthetic, like she has you on lock. Okay. It's not gonna open that way. I'm gonna pause my display 1 second and then I'm just gonna pull it up. I don't want to show you guys the labyrinth that is my desktop, but let's see. Okay, Illustrator is cooperating, so it's back open. As soon as I turn my display capture, it was like, I'm ready to come back. This purple light is fun. So I'm waiting for it to open. I have so many things open that it's running slow, which I forgive you. So I got introduced to all of these programs at some previous jobs that I had, but I would say that if there's a job, I'll ask them, if you're on an interview, you can always ask them, like, what are you guys, like, trying new programs? Like, are you guys doing anything innovative in the industry that would be beneficial for me to be a part of this team? You can ask all kind of questions like that, because that would make, like, in a way, you're kind of asking them to pitch themselves to you and give yourself a reason to why you actually want to be there, because you don't want to be somewhere where you're not learning. And that's my number one tip, is you always want to be learning in your job. I know that that's a very, like, unfair statement. I can say it because I work in something creative, and I know a lot of people can't, but if you do, you can always ask them what technology or what is something that sets you apart as an employer. So I did Command copy and then Command F, which pastes it on the front of the next tile. And then I think I want to do a little bit of a sheer moment. I don't know if I want to do the white on white or if I wanted to do a little bit of this tan. Actually, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. We lightened it up because it kind of looks like, no, that's not giving what it's supposed to give. That is not it. I'm just going to not do that. And I'm going to export, this is board 3 with the white background. And then I'm going to tone down the white background. And I'm going to make that smaller so it can be an all over print. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about once I do it. So now I'm going to turn the background on to white and leave that. So now cancel. I'm going to hit save. And there we go. And I think I'll be done with Illustrator, but I don't know. You never know. Sorry to say, you never know. So I'm going to change the texture of this one. And I'm going to add a different texture map. I think there's a way to add the print here, which I probably should do the right way. Let me click on that. Oh, I still have that screen open. There we go. So panel board 3, this one. I think there's another way to be adding these prints. I want to make this print really small. Whoa, what happened? There we go. That's gorgeous. And that is an all over look. I think I want this to be the other way. I want this to have a different background. I want to copy be this fabric. I should probably label these, and that'd be better for me. That's the base layer. Let's see. I'm gonna apply this one to these two panels, and I'm gonna redo them. And I'm gonna increase the size of this to something around there. And then I want to render. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, refresh. Duh, that's the old view. So what are we looking at now? This is taking a moment. Oh, I want to turn off the background too, but okay, that's good. The longer I leave it to like set, the more detailed it's getting. For some reason I can't see the cape lit enough, like the outer. Like this all over print, I can't see it enough. I don't know if it's just me, but okay, that's the proper way to do it. I did it the improper way. Okay. I want to show that all over. Oh, why is it so big? Oh, they are all over the place. Okay. That's why this looks crazy. Okay, so these are all this now, but then I want to add a print, which is this print. That's the proper way to add a print also, guys. Sorry. Oh no, I want this to be the print too. Okay, I'm trying to shrink it down to where it's like that. So let's see if it will show in the render. So let's refresh. Tomorrow I'm gonna put the staff in the hand. Might do it in the daytime. We shall see. Let's see how this looks. Okay, now I'm seeing the print. It's coming to me. Okay, and I might make that part see-through. Unsure yet. Okay, I'm gonna make that print tiny. I don't like it now. And I'm going to make it see-through. I'm going to just move forward on that so that it looks really like all over. And then I'm going to change the opacity here to, let's just say closer to 75. And we're going to go back to the render window and see what's up. Oh, I wanted to put those lines along there. I forgot I wanted to add the graphic to the sleeve. It's gonna load a few seconds. Okay, that is giving more detail. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, that is what I was looking for. I might go more transparent so that you could see the dress underneath because I think it's important. But let's see. I'll zoom out. I really don't think you can see enough of this dress, which is what I want. So I'm going to show you the person standing at like 2. And I'm going to rotate her so she's standing sort of facing us directly. This is Big Pope vibes. I'm obsessed. I'm like, wow. Okay, it definitely has to be like 50% because it's so. Let's try 42, just random. I want to show the body underneath. I'm still not showing enough. It's crazy. I'm going to take it down to 20. Let's see what happens when I'm at 21. Okay, I think that's giving me more of what I wanted. I also could turn off the background. I think that that's very distracting. At least for me it is, because I usually never work with it on. So you can turn that off here, and transparency, I like that. Okay, so that looks good. I want to unzip this. I don't know, it's just me. Let me do that. Or unstitch. I'm just gonna have like a little dot tack there, and I'm gonna put like a brooch or some jewelry there tomorrow. So let me get this together. All right. Okay, so let's go to position 2. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow, oh, actually, I can show you guys a little bit what I was talking about, the drape. I think it will drape better with a 0.5. This is why I had it set like that in the not morning, in the beginning, was it has a big effect on how fast the program runs, which I'm gonna take it back down, but it also lets it drape nicer. Okay, so that's smoothed out a little bit here and made it a little softer everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to leave that the way it is for today. It's gorgeous and I'm obsessed with it. I'm going to leave this here for today. I'm going to zoom in and chop off her head, but that's where we got. So let's open the render screen and show you guys the final render for today. I'm going to do a lot more details on this, make it more ornate. What? The screen is crazy. Okay, there we go. It's like not wanting to show me the other screen. I'm trying to pull this screen out so I can show you guys the render screen. I don't know why it's not letting me show. Okay, now I'll click the render screen and hope that it shows. Yay! Okay. Now we're showing the render screen. I'm gonna expand this to show you guys. This is now the render screen, which is our final scene. I'm gonna let it load up and show you guys. I'm gonna probably fast forward this on that other video. No, I don't want her over there. Alright. There we go. So that's going to render up. Actually, I'm really excited because I'm going to do the head piece next, and I'm probably going to do the staff as well. I'm gonna do some research on that. I did not put gloves on mine, which I see that the one here does have gloves. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Damn. Sorry guys. I'm gonna click off. I'm gonna click over here. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna click on this screen while that's still processing. These do have the staffs, which I wanna do, and then I'm also obsessed with the bright orange that is here and it has like this pearlescent look. And I want to, I don't know how I'm gonna change it up, but I want to do something different for this. So I might change the shape and I might change the color placement, like where the orange is placed. Still probably concealing like the look, but also just like, and keeping that orange color because I'm obsessed with that orange color. But I'm gonna do something else. So I'll show you guys once I get there. And this is rendering up nicely. We still have a little bit of ways to go. So I'm going to keep letting it go. I think I'm going to add like a brooch to the neckline, like where it's linked and it's holding to itself. And then I want to add, I don't know if I should add more of them in the background to make like a little stampede. Comment if I should make more little characters and place them all around. Ah, now I can really see the embroidery. That, like the all over print looks really nice now. Like now I'm starting to see those come through. I don't know. I'm really obsessed. This is cute. And I want to share more videos like this. So if there's any costumes or any looks from Fashion Week or any shows from Fashion Week, not a specific look, but if there's any shows from Fashion Week that you guys want me to review and make my own version of, or just like look at the whole collection and come up with my own look that I would add to that collection, let me know. So for now, I think this is the final render. I'm gonna let it finish syncing and then hit save, and I'll add that to the final video. I'm gonna upload after I stream, clip some stuff out. You guys already know. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.